Good meowing little ones. Good meowing Masenko 23. Good meowing Egigoka. I am not mighty and I'm not a queen. Good meowing Aspect 345. Good meowing Master Protos. Thank you for welcoming myself and the rest to the stream. Good meowing Boon 126. Meowing Sucks. Meowing Luxifate. Thank you for calling me mate. Good meowing Random Passerby. Good meowing LDTX. Hello, Fisty. Good meowing Black Tea Remos. Good meowing Sheeple. Good meowing Ted27. I don't matter, but thank you nonetheless. Good meowing Kanan. Good meowing the Consultant 427. Good meowing Master 83560. Okay, everybody's here. Let's get started. Yeah. How's your day today? What's up, kitties? How's your day today? I almost raged out at the Discord again. Moon is mad at me. Oni-chan, I'm not mad at you. I had to refresh my stream chat because people... I don't like seeing chat when I start, right? Like before I start. I had to refresh it. But good meowing, Oni-chan. Unless... Wait, am I mad at you? Did you do something? Yeah, I'm reading this. Felt productive and unproductive at the same time. Explain! Slept 3 hours? Oh, and I was gonna complain about lack of sleep. I was gonna complain, Agigoka. Wait, did you want to sleep for only 3 hours? Or did something happen? Kinda productive. Nice. You didn't say it to me. Good meowing, good meowing, good meowing, Oni-chan. They're gonna cut. Did you lose your internet access? Uh-oh. Cleaning. Doing it in chunks. Very nice, Miss Anko. I'm proud of you. Good meowing all night. Aw, you're sweet. Almost finished writing my song. That's awesome, Master. Good luck. Enjoy. Good meowing Leviathan 6786. I want to sleep for 8. Me too, me too, me too. Technically I beat you, but then I didn't beat you. So I got 2 hours of sleep. Yes, 2 hours. Again, I have a white noise fan machine in my room, and I sleep with earplugs, and still the sound of toddlers. And I was so angry, I'm not gonna lie. I was quite livid. I wasn't proud of myself, but I started to lose my temper a little bit. And I tried to play some rainy sounds on my phone, but then someone called me, I think on purpose, because I just wanted to block them out. I wanted to block out the noise. And I just failed to do that. And then I gave up, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm awake then. I guess I'm awake. But wait, there's more. There's more. Don't feel bad for me just yet. Sleep deprivation is the #1 way to make someone have a bad mood and act irrationally. Oh yeah, random passerby, 100%. Anyway, no, wait. It gets better, don't worry. Like, I was up for a couple hours, and I started reading Sun Tzu's Art of War. And I just felt like I was preparing myself for the mental battle that I'm having with the toddlers. Actually, it's really with everyone in my family. My entire family is out to get me, and I realize that I need to work on something because, like, I think the art of war is like winning without trying to win. So I have to figure out how to do that. It's usually 2. This morning it was 1. Whatever. Anyway. I did manage to get back to sleep though. And I slept for 6 hours after that, so I did end up getting my 8 hours. And then, a little while ago, I took another nap just for good measure. No, actually, it's not for good measure. I finished reading a book today, and they said that the number one thing that makes people the happiest is making love. But since I'm single, I do that by myself, and that made me tired, and then I fell asleep. Good morning, Therapy Kitten. How have you been? Good morning, Incelsaurus. I also found a suspicious. Good morning, Desert Lightning. I found a suspicious video on a website which I cannot name, and it had a teddy bear, and I'll just leave it at that. I won't say any more than that. I'm already in too much trouble. But these are not the topics that I want to discuss today. We're not going to talk about gooning or happiness. Commanding the Alcoholic Prophet 559. No, today we're going to talk about death. I'm ready to talk about death, everyone. I'm not sure how to warm up into it, though. Was a human in the teddy bear or? Have you seen the same video? Master, did you see the same video? Yeah. Website you cannot name. Anyway, I have a little bit of a headache now trying to keep up with chat. It's not even that much chat, but I'm still having trouble keeping up with it. Hey, Goka, it's more than just toilet roars. It's living roars. I realize, like, this is no joke. I hate myself. I hate my life. I want to die, but I also don't want to die. I just don't want to be miserable, right? But my living situation and circumstances make it very difficult for me to maintain positive affect. And it's interesting because, like, being unhappy makes you less productive, but being less productive makes you have less self-worth, and having no self-worth, it's like a loop, it's like a feedback loop. And right before this stream, it's not an English website, Incelsaurus, don't worry about it. Right before the stream, I picked up, When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Calinthi. It's a book that I got quite a while ago. I've had it for a long time, read it a long time ago, but I picked it up again, started perusing it because I've been cleaning my room and it was on the top of my pile. It's about a man who's a physician, a neurosurgeon to be specific, or at least a neurosurgeon in residency, approaching his final year of residency, and he was starting to feel really sick. And being the doctor that he is, he figured out rather quickly that he wasn't just a little bit, tiny bit sick, but like real sick. And his wife, who's also a physician, suspected the same thing, but they were both in their mid, or well, actually I don't know how old his wife is, but he was only 35, 36 years old. So obviously he didn't want to accept his mortality. So it's a book, it's sort of like a memoir, a story about death and dying. And fun fact, every person alive right now, all 8 billion, will be gone within 120 years. Every laugh, every argument, every dream, every moment we think is huge, it all disappears in just a little over a century. That's how temporary life is. I agree. The master, I agree. I've been thinking about this quite a lot. So along with a guy who spent his entire life kind of searching for himself and building up to this pinnacle. And right before, he's supposed to have the happy ending, right? Be a successful surgeon. Him and his wife, wanted to have a family, all this stuff. Finding out that he has inoperable lung cancer and that, nothing, it's not the little kind, it's like the end kind. So he ended up writing a book about it. But just like the master said, part of me, I was thinking a lot about, like, whenever I look at politics and stuff, especially too, I'm just like, all of the people who are making making us nervous or anxious or upset on a daily basis. Like, basically, what I'm trying to say, certain things are even more of a waste of life in the context that none of it will matter when all of us are dead. Anyway, this, it, anyway, um, I'm kind of losing my train of thought a little bit here, but it's like you might think you have 80 years or 100 years to live, but you might not. You don't know. We don't know how much time we have. Life is a waste. It's too spooky. Mounting, by the way. The mounting good Maxine bot cell. Tumor. It was too late. Happens. Mostly genetics. Oh, I'm sorry for your kitty. I'm sorry for your kitty. Meow. Mounting sheeple. Can't take life for granted. You can do whatever you want. It's your one life. It's yours. It's yours. You could do whatever you want. But reading that book after gooning my brains out and having a nap, it made me think, like, is this really it? Is this what I'm doing with my one life? Being afraid to leave my room, being afraid to go outside, constantly either stressed, sleep deprived, anxious, uncomfortable, worried, patronized. There's like a lot of different things. And then, yes, there are moments of smiles in between and laughter in between, but they're just moments. And I don't know. It's gonna be over in a flash. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that I'm doing what I want to do, but I know that it's ending already. I know that I'm ending already. Consciousness was a tragic misstep in human evolution. I agree, Incelsaurus. I should have been a cat instead of a cat girl. I cannot keep up with the chat right now, unfortunately. Make moments count. Goon think rest not so bad. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Quit the yapping, start breakdancing. It's my stream. You're ending already? Am I DCing? I don't understand what's happening right now. There's only now, we exist in the present. Okay, we exist in the present. I will let you guys go. With that said, though, I'll let you guys go sooner today. How about that? As a treat, as a treat. Because I'm not so sure about this present. I don't have any pets anymore, and I don't have any loved ones. I don't want to be a billionaire. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, everyone. This is Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson, a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten ponders about love, life, and anime, not always in that order. It's Waifu Wednesday, so whatever that means. I would like to take my time and read the chat, but also I don't want the stream to go on for a long time. So I'll just say thank you for anyone who's taking the time to be here and to chat with me and the other Moonies. Perhaps, yeah. For today, the anime I'm still watching is Frieren. I watched another 2 episodes, and that also has me thinking a lot about death and the shortness of life and what I'm doing here. Oh, I finished reading Hyperfocus. Do not read this book, okay? Hyperfocus by what the fuck is his name? Chris. It's not Brian. Chris Bailey. Don't read this book, okay? You've been warned. I really, man, I feel hoodwinked. I feel taken advantage of. I hated it by the end. I'm not gonna lie. Command Xenomorphica. It started off pretty good. It started off okay, but it went downhill, and it ends with him suggesting we all become alcoholic caffeine addicts who work in an open, what do they call it? Open office format. This guy has some nerve. Anyway, Max Aker, stop trying to FBI agent me. Meow. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, while reading it, he talks about what I've already discovered, which is, our attention is all that matters. Our time is all that we have. This is it, guys. This right here, right now, is it. So, you should take stock of how you spend your time, where you put your love and attention, right? Where you put your attention, especially. Forget love, I can't talk about love. Your focus. And he was like, consider dropping things that don't suit you, or, if you don't like a series or you don't like a book. And I had to highlight the paragraph because I'm like, this is me. This book, I want to stop reading it. But I'd gotten so far into it, I had to finish it. So I finished it so that you guys don't have to. Hyperfocus by Chris Bailey. He also wrote a book about productivity. He talks too much about his life. He talks too much about himself writing the book. It felt like Nassim Talib's assessment of a lot of books these days, which are borrowed expertise, where some guy who knows how to Google looks at a bunch of research and then makes a book out of other people's research, but it's lacking all the depth. And it felt like he definitely had some sort of contract or pressure to write a certain number of pages by the end. And I'm like, this dude is wasting my time and I don't appreciate it one bit. Anyway, Frieren had me thinking of the same kind of thing, right? Where it's like, I won't get too much into it because I'm still watching. I appreciate the pace of the anime. I'm also reading the manga at the same time. But yeah, I want to think more carefully and not just think. Forget think. I want to use my attention more carefully and focus. And that's why Discord really needs the axe. What would you like people to remember you for? Can help you figure out what's important in life. Therapy kitten. I hope I don't have a funeral, and I hope no one remembers me. So I don't know how that's gonna help, but yeah, I think it has it helps me figure out that, okay, I need to move out and get away from everyone who knows me so that I could die alone in peace, undisturbed. That's what it is. Written version of podcast, not all books are good. Yeah, good maxing. You don't say. I'm noticing that very much these days. Yeah. Some books are absolute bangers for me and others are just like less so. Anyway, The question of the day I have for you is, I don't know, I don't have a question for you. I just want you to think about this is morbid, but I do want you to think about your own death quite seriously. No, not in a way that's going to make you depressed, but in a way that you consider how you spend your time. Even if that means you don't come to my stream anymore because you want to spend your time more fruitfully, you can do that. Anyway, that reminds me though. I really went off topic there. I wanted to make sure that I can fix the stream so it becomes a value add and not just trash. There's definitely stuff that we watch or we scroll again. Yeah, I'm telling you, LDTGX, I'm telling you to stop watching me. Anyway, no. I want to make the show slightly better so that on the scale from like entertaining and what's it? Entertainment versus value. That we're not peak entertainment with zero value, but we're at least somewhere in the middle, right? Maybe a little bit of entertainment and a little bit of value. I do think that the community, I think you guys add value to each other more than anything else. I don't even really need to be here. But alas, yes, sheeple, also I do think we should bring back more math. I also think that we should do more geoguessing. What else? I don't know. Waifu Wars. Today it's low effort because I was busy before stream. I told you I was on that website looking at Max doing suspicious things. The Waifu Wars I have in mind for you today though. Really, I wanted it to be Mother Fern versus daughter wife Mother Fern. Hear me out. I think Fern is a peak character. I think Frieren is really lucky and blessed to spend her time with yeah, such a lovely young lady. Anyway. Oh, thank you, Ted. Ah. Anyway, but at the same time, I do think Frieren has her appeal, especially if you kind of like the slightly moody, um lazy, or not really lazy, sleepy, slothful, but very talented and wise. Yeah. Great boobs, not so great to deal with. Fern is lucky. No spoilers! I didn't finish watching yet. Twitch isn't showing my messages. Oh, okay. Always remember everyone that I cross paths with. Cute. Never forget Moon. She taught me how people with BBE relate to others. Command Rise Up 420 God. Anyway, I see that we're having two. Okay, good luck, Inselsaurus. We're having two different chats right now. We're having something about Moon that I didn't ask. I will try to achieve PR tomorrow. What does that mean? Inselsaurus, are you getting a job in PR? Make sure you hide your internet activity and history. Okay, don't get in trouble. Personal record. Oh, for lifting in the gym. My bad. Good luck. You can do it. Yeah, let's everybody cheer Inselsaurus on. You got it. I don't got it. My voice is cracking. I've been smoking too many cigarettes. Just kidding. Oh, I hope it's not. The other reason I want to talk about this, I had a dream. I had a dream that I had cancer. So then all of this is related because I think that my time is coming to an end. I know it's coming to an end anyway because everything that lives eventually dies. But I don't know. Anyway, I really, like, I'm a woman and I have beliefs, and I think I have visions and beliefs, so I think it's true. I didn't smoke or drink nearly enough, but I might start, actually. I might start. I can't afford to smoke, but I might start drinking. Um, shouldn't have touched the league, now it's metastasized. Oh man. Oh man. The poll, the answer's in French. Yeah. Couldn't find my university lecture room. When I found the room, I was late. That sucks. Well, if you're dying anyway. Yeah. Anyway, did you guys pick? Who do you want? Me, personally, I identify with Frieren too much, but I definitely want my own fern. So, like, yeah, if let's just pretend you guys are Make-A-Wish Foundation. Okay? One dying cat girl has one wish left in the world. I would like my own fern. I would like fern, please. A sandwich? You can't choose me in Celsaurus. You gotta choose your real Oshi. You whore. Yeah, that's right. I call my viewers whores. Who's gonna stop me? Nobody. Maybe Twitch. Probably nobody. I'm the best Pokemon. Okay, fine. Anyway, I'm glad I wrapped this up. Kind of, you know, this was all over the place. This stream didn't go how I wanted it to go, and yet I feel like I talked about everything I wanted to get off my chest, more or less. I would like getting rejected by the spoiler elf. I see, I see. Make a daughter who's better than you. That's where selfless pride comes from. Oh, wow. You mean a daughter, said King Fisty. I want a daughter, mommy, wife. I don't know. Not in real life, though. Wait, relax, chat. I can't. You think I can raise a child? Absolutely not. No way, no how. I can't even raise myself. I'm failing myself right now. No, I didn't do the dominant move and use my parents' toilet as much as I fantasized about doing such a thing. Anyway, she's gonna write a crazy manga. I mean, I've been working on my doujin lately. I've been working on the doujin. I have an idea for a manga too. It involves a badminton player who finds a cat girl on the way home from practice, and then he takes the cat girl home. We'll see how it goes from there. Fantasizing, that's funny. Is it? He beats it with the racket. Random passerby. Listen, you read me like a book. Am I this predictable? Oh, this is good. Yes, yes, yes. The cat girl gets beat with the racket. You're projecting? I thought aren't all writers projecting? Okay, here's a quote. You learn more by doing. Stolen from who knows where. I look at too many things, but one thing is for sure. It's probably true. So, whatever it is that you want to do, Moonies, do it. Do it, do it. Do it before you die. Do it before you get a terminal cancer diagnosis. Do it now. Do it right now. My arm is gone. What should I do? You could get a prosthetic. Anyway, gotta go. Bye. The stream is over now. It went by too fast. I miss you guys already. A little bit. Wait, that sounded very parasocial. I don't miss you. I love you. I'll be back tomorrow with Therapy Thursday, and by the end, you'll need it just as much as I do. Please, nobody, don't go dying on my watch. I wasn't trying to be depressing today. I'm trying to be like motivational, inspirational. So let's all do our best. See you next time. Goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.